Excuse me while I whip this out. Here are some things you may or may not know about the movie Blazing Saddles. What do we think? Is this the best Mel Brooks film? If it's not number one, it has to be up there. The 1974 film was directed by Mel Brooks and actually co-written by Richard Pryor. He was Mel Brooks' first choice for Sheriff Bart, but the studio was wary of casting him because of a previous arrest. And he actually recommended Cleavon Little, who ended up playing the part. Pryor actually urged Mel Brooks not to hold back on using a certain word that is used often in this film. He said, and I quote, "We are writing a story about racial prejudice. That's the word, the only word. It's profound, it's real. And the more we use it from the rednecks, the more the victory for the black sheriff." Gene Wilder wasn't the first choice for the Waco Kid. They originally cast screen veteran Gig Young, but they didn't know he was a recovering alcoholic. They thought he would be perfect for the boozy character, but apparently the first day on set he was going through alcohol withdrawals, and he went to the hospital. But Gene Wilder knew all of his lines already and took over the part immediately. But he had one condition. He had to consider his movie idea. And one day on set, he pitched him Young Frankenstein. And it came out less than a year after Blazing Saddles hit the theaters. Cleavon Little was not warned about the moron line, and his reaction is totally real.
You know, morons.
Madeline Kahn didn't want to show her legs in her audition with Mel Brooks. She said, "Oh, it's that kind of audition." Mel Brooks assured her he's a happily married man and it wasn't like that. He needed somebody with nice legs who could straddle a chair in fishnets. So she lifted up her skirt and said, "No touching." She was just the best. Madeline Kahn actually earned a Best Supporting Actress Oscar nomination for her portrayal as Lily Von Stupp. It would be one of the first of many collaborations with Mel Brooks. A wed woes, how romantic. This movie broke ground, or rather wind. Mel Brooks knew that cowboys ate a lot of beans. And you know, the more you eat, the more you toot. So this is the first fart scene in a movie. And the fart noises were actually muted in the TV premiere. Let me clutch my pearls at fart sounds. Mel Brooks really wanted John Wayne in this film, but he declined, saying, "I can't be in that." But he did like it and said he would be the first one in line to see it. Mel Brooks never told Frankie Lane, the singer of the theme song, that this was for a comedy. Mel Brooks was afraid he wouldn't really sing it out if he thought it was a joke. So Frankie thought it was for a dramatic western. This movie did not test well with the studio. The Warner Brothers suits were not amused. But they screened it for the blue-collar Warner Brother lot employees, and they loved it. And that's what convinced them to release it. To get into his character, Slim Pickens would sleep outside with a rifle. Way to go, method. This movie's ridiculous. Should I do a part 2? What's your favorite part? Tell me in the comments. Like and follow for more.